What the hell is our opponent doing? They are definitely some sort of defender deck. No. There you go, Assault Formation. So basically their toughness is their attack, and you can pay 1 green, all your creatures with defender can now attack, and you can pay 3 to pump their defense, which actually pumps their power too. So yeah, now they're swinging for essentially a 5/5. So they're attacking us here for 14. Yeah, we'll block like that. They don't have trample. And we just need to survive, really. So if you're not aware of what this card does, it gives all your creatures +0/+5, which in their deck is actually +5/+5. We just got absolutely demolished by a Assault Formation deck. So well played to our opponent, because that was f***ing sweet. Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Smurfy, and today is Monday. Just got back last night from the Mega Modern held by Axion and Francois. So the event was Saturday was I think about a 200 player Modern event. And fortunately one of my teammates from Team Templar, James, managed to top 8, which is absolutely fantastic. And then on the second day they had a Pioneer PTQ, and not only was there 3 of my teammates in the top 8, as well as another local player from the top 8 as well. But James happened to take that event down as well. So James is on an absolute heater at the moment. Congrats to my other teammates that top 8'd as well. But yeah, the overall event was absolutely fantastic. So if you do live in the UK and you get a chance to go to an Axion event, I definitely recommend it. The events held by Francois are, in my personal experience, second to none. But enough of that. Let's get back to the content that we're watching today. Today we are playing Elves in Historic. So we're testing out the new Leaf Crowned Visionary, which I don't think is very controversial to say is going to be an absolute all-star in Elves. It does the 2 things that you want Elves to do. 2 of the 3 things that you want Elves to do. It pumps your guys, it draws you cards, but it doesn't produce mana. So that's cool. We have other creatures that produce loads of mana, and we're going to draw a shitload of cards with the Visionary, and then eventually hit a Craterhoof and try and kill our opponent. Other than that, we are playing for Symbiosis. I don't know why when I look up lists people aren't playing this. The 3 life does suck, but if you flood out and you don't have like a mana sink, this can just help you find something that is. So yeah, that is the list. Let's get into some games. It's clearly a mulligan, 1 land and no mana dorks, or no early mana dorks. So we'll go ahead and send that back. Yeah, this hand is better. I think we're just going to ship the Allosaurus or the Craterhoof. I guess probably the Craterhoof. We are so far away from casting that. See what our opponent leads off with here as they're on the play. What if they got their sleeves? I don't know what that card is called. Definitely recognize the artwork though. I think it's I'm not really sure. And I apologize if you can hear any background noise as well. There is no fan on today, so I hope you guys appreciate the lack of background noise from that at least. Because in my last video that was so loud that I had to turn it off for today. So it's still hot in the UK. I don't know how, but we're currently I think cooling down compared to what it was. It was getting pretty ridiculous. I know in like America and in America and other countries you guys have AC everywhere. So like in shops and even in your homes. In the UK we do not have AC in our homes. We just have to sit in the heat because it only happens so rarely. Like I don't think I've ever seen a house in the UK with AC. So definitely jealous of you guys in Europe and America that have AC in your homes. What are we doing here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can do that potentially next turn. Let's go ahead and draw another card with our elf. We draw a Craterhoof. So we'll play the land. What the hell is our opponent doing? They are definitely some sort of defender deck. Not quite sure what to expect from that. I know there's a defender that mills equal to how many defenders you've got. There's a black one that makes you lose life, or makes your opponent lose life. And there's also cards that allow you to make your defenders have power equal to their toughness and attack. There you go, Assault Formation. So basically their toughness is their attack, and you can pay 1 green, all your creatures with defender can now attack, and you can pay 3 to pump their defense, which actually pumps their power too. So yeah, now they're swinging for essentially a 5/5. So our opponent is playing an absolutely sweet brew. Mixed Fleece Ram, why not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 6. Yeah, so we're still one short. I think we'll just play the Sentinel. Oh, no, because if we can play... if we play this tapped, then next time we play this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So we'll go ahead, play this as a land. Decline to pay 3, because that's not what we need to do. And then next turn we should be able to Craterhoof unless there's something weird goes on. But Assault Formation, absolutely sweet. It's kind of like Doran. I don't know what the full name of Doran is, but he allows creatures to attack with equal to their toughness instead of their power. So they're attacking us here for 14. I think we can't just take it because they can pump and kill us. So we have to chump. I guess we use the Visionary. Yeah, we'll block like that. They don't have trample. And we just need to survive, really. So if you're not aware of what this card does, it gives all your creatures +0/+5, which in their deck is actually +5/+5. We just got absolutely demolished by a Assault Formation deck. So well played to our opponent, because that was sweet. More than happy to lose to people that do things like that. Let's go to another one and hopefully not lose to that again. Okay, if we're gonna have a good hand, this is like pretty much it. We've got Mana Dork into Archdruid. We've got the Warmaster. This hand is absolutely insane. So we'll go 1 drop, Mana Dork. Yeah, you really can't ask for much more than this in Elves. So like we can go Archdruid, and then next turn, depending on how fast or wide we want to go, we can play another Archdruid, or we can go Warmaster and start playing creatures that way. In fact, we can do both of these next turn. Oh, they Helix it, that sucks. So we're against blue, white, red control. Pretty standard these days. How do we want to do this? They might be playing counter spells, which is obviously great to have the Shepherd for. If we play the Archdruid, they're very likely to kill it. And that also means that next time we can only get 1 token out of the Warmaster. Whereas if we play Warmaster into the Elf, we get to go wider, which might just be better because we don't have much of a mana sink other than the Warmaster, but you need more creatures for that. So I think, yes, this way is slower, but only short term I think it's slower. So opponent goes and plays a Castle Ardenvale. Yorion is just absolutely everywhere these days. Play the Forest. Play the Druid, get a token. Play the Elf, get another token. And now they basically have to Verdict. I think they are just dead if they don't Verdict. I guess not, they can just kill the Druid and then we swing in for a bunch of damage. So we activate this. Guess we play this as well. Just in case. Get another dude. We'll just swing in. I'm pretty sure that is just game. I can't imagine there's anything. Oh my god. Fuck.
A few moments later.
And try and get something that way. Oh, this game is over. Yeah, let's just go ahead and concede, I think. Not the fastest hand in the world, but we'll keep. Our opponent is on the play. Oh no. We're against mono red. The deck full of removal for our Archdruids. So when this dies, it does its power to anything. So they can trade that for the Sentinel here if they want. Oh, they're just going to Bone Crush a giant on 1 drop. Okay. We'll go ahead and play a Visionary here. And draw another land, which is absolutely fine. Okay, so this is really going to put on the pressure with Anax. I think we're just going to land Druid and pass. I'm surprised they didn't just offer the trade with the Charger there. Because they would still just get a 1/1 anyway. And it would get a mana dork, sorry, not a mana dork, an elf off the board. Yeah, I think it would have been fine there to attack. Opponent plays a Fervent Champion as well. What could they have here that we're worried about? I think they are just sending things in to die. So we'll go ahead and do that. I'm not going to block the Charger, because I do not want to risk... Oh shit, okay, that's pretty good of them. Maybe it was better there just to take the damage. I didn't really think they would be playing Rimrock Knight, to be honest. But it does mean that they now don't do much for that turn. Yeah, that doesn't seem like that's too bad. So we'll go ahead. I think we just want to play the Beast Whisperer here. Get us drawing some cards, or we can just play the other Druid. So play the Druid, and then we have 3 mana, and then we can play the Perfect as well. Actually, yeah, that sounds great. So now we have some 4/4s. And we're going to have 3, 6, 10, at least 10 mana next turn, assuming they don't have removal. We do have to be cautious of Embercleave, because Embercleave will just kill us here. Yeah. So Embercleave would put this up from 4 to 5, 6, 7, 7 to 7 is 14. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they're actually 1 short of Embercleave, so we're not going to block here. Had they have attacked with one of their other creatures, we probably would have blocked, because we don't want to die to Embercleave. Does that win us the game? So 4, 5, 6, 7. No, we'd have to tap 2. So let's go ahead, play the Beast Whisperer here. We'll tap one of the dorks. Play this first, I think. Yeah. Play this, draw a card, see what we get. A forest. That's not terrible. Play the forest. Play Freyalise. We will minus go seek an elf. We get a Warmaster, which isn't bad either, actually. So we'll play the Warmaster. We'll draw a card from the Beast Whisperer. Hopefully draw another mana dork, or another elf, sorry. Sweet. So we'll play the Shepherd. And at this point, it is just... this just feels unfair. We're going to get more tokens as well. Why is it so... Oh, we still have more mana. I forgot about the forest. So draw another card here. All of our guys are going to be absolutely huge at this point. We'll just pass the turn back. So now I think the only way we're going to die is to Embercleave, but even then that doesn't seem likely. Right, okay, so how do we not fuck this up? Mana dork. We want to really use things that aren't the Lords if possible. The Warmaster has been doing work, so maybe we want to keep that. Don't mind blocking that. Guess we can block there. Use that on one of them. This on the other one. We do still need to worry about Embercleave, so that's going to go on there as well. And there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that way we just can't die to Embercleave. We are going to lose a bunch of guys here, but I think that's fine. So now they can ping our Lord. Oh no, they're going straight to the face. Okay, I assumed one of them was going to go here. They do get a bunch of dudes, but I'm pretty sure they're just dead here. There is no way in hell they're... Yeah. We just, next turn, we could combo off, but they obviously didn't know that we had Craterhoof in hand. So sweet, absolutely destroyed mono red there, which I thought would be a bad matchup because they have a bunch of removal and they're quite quick. But yeah, it went nicely. Okay, so we are on the draw. We have fortunately got 2 lands and we have got the Archdruid. Unfortunately, we don't have a proper mana dock. The Sentinel does require something else to make mana. So we won't get a turn 2 Archdruid, but that's okay. And we are in the mirror. Oh my god, that was a very, very fortunate draw. If you want to stand any chance of winning the mirror, you do need a mana dock if your opponent does, especially if they're on the play. And they're playing the Warmaster and another mana dock. So their hand is really going off here. We got very lucky with our draw as well. I think here we're just going to play the Archdruid. And then next turn we should be able to go off hopefully a little bit faster than them. Because they've gone wide, but they don't have something that is producing an absurd amount of mana yet. That's pretty good. We'll take 5 here. So we'll go Forest. We've got 3/4 mana. Which means we can play both of these and then play this. No, I think we want to get this in play first. Then play this. Trigger the mana dork. Sorry, not trigger the Visionary. Draw a card. Now we can tap for 4 mana. And I think we're better off doing this. Yeah, we will pay the green. Don't get another creature, unfortunately. And then next turn we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. 6. And then plus this. Oh yeah, so we can easily cast Craterhoof next turn. And they just pass. Okay, so play the Forest. We can activate that with 3 mana plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it'd be 6 down to 5 plus 6, so 12. So if we do, tap this, activate this, we'll cast the Craterhoof. Probably should have played the Archdruid first, actually. It doesn't really matter either way. The math works out that we have enough dudes that they just die. So yeah, as I said, in the mirror, like, the Archdruid is absolutely huge, and they didn't really find much to do. They obviously had the Warcaller, but it's not as much as a Craterhoof. Okay, this is exactly what we're looking for. Let's go ahead and keep this. Turn 1 mana dork, and we're even on the play. Like, sometimes you just get it all. What on earth is this? That kind of reminds me of an Avenger of Zendikar. I don't know what that sleeve is, but that's what it reminds me of. We're in the mirror again, and we have the Archdruid. So, feeling very lucky with that. The problem is we do not have a mana sink. Oh, maybe it's not elves. It might just be mono green Stompy or something. So we'll go ahead, play a mana dork, play the Shepherd, play the Sentinel, and then just play literally everything in our hand. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so a Craterhoof off the top is just, we win. Opponent puts a load of power on board. Forest is not going to do it for us. We will create a 3/3, and unfortunately I think that's... Oh no, we can activate the Shepherd. Is that lethal though? Makes them all 5/5s, then 6/6s, then 7/7s. It might not kill them, but it will definitely wipe their board. And our opponent concedes. Sweet. I completely forgot that the Shepherd is a mana sink as well. Okay, we're on the play, and this hand looks great. We'll go ahead and keep. So what we're looking at, Elvish Mystic into Visionary, probably. We could play the Sentinels. out first, but I kind of want to get them the card draw from the Visionary because we don't have much to ramp into at the moment. Or against Soul Sisters, maybe that changes our play because we want to get things on board without growing their creatures. And we have now drawn the Craterhoof. So I think what we want to do is play the Visionary and play a Sentinel. They're going to gain 2, but that's fine. And then next turn we can play the Sentinel, draw a card, hopefully find some land and stuff, and play a bunch of creatures. If our opponent plays some sort of Pridemade here, which they have, so a Pridemade is basically a 2-drop that is whenever you gain life, put a counter on it. There's loads of iterations of them now. So for example, the Moon Dancer here, but the original one that that did that where you gain life and put counters on it was a Ajani Pridemade. No, a Ajani's Pridemade, yeah. So what we're going to do is play the Sentinel here. We will pay their mana. They gain their life, that's fine. And we really want to draw a land, just so we can keep producing more and more mana. So we'll play the Sentinel, and again we'll auto pay to... Oh, we have to tap something down. It doesn't make a difference, we'll tap this. And we don't draw a land. That sucks. How much mana have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 5 mana next turn. Oh my god. So they are Heliod away from the infinite combo. We do need to be worried about that. Okay, there's our land. If you've not seen the combo, Soul Warden says whenever a creature enters the battlefield, you gain a life. Heliod can then say whenever you gain life, target creature gets a 1/1 counter. And then the Oak says whenever you put a counter on it, make a squirrel, which then comes into play, triggers the Soul Warden, triggers the Heliod ability, triggers this, and you gain infinite squirrels, infinite life, and you have a very, very big tree. So we do need to be cautious of that. So I think we're just going to go Whisperer here into Visionary. Do we want to pay? I don't think we do. We're going to draw 2 cards from the Visionary, and I'd rather try and hit another 1-drop really than drawing an extra card. Green, tapping this. And then green, tapping this. Yeah, that's a very big 2-drop there. So we can't re-attack. How do we win next turn? We're not going to have enough mana to Craterhoof, are we? What on earth is this? When you play an additional land this turn, you gain 3 life, return it to the battlefield as a 3/3. When it becomes blocked, untap up to 3 lands you control. Why are they playing that? That's a strange card to play. How do we get rid of it? There we go. So we'll play that, and we can Craterhoof, but it's not going to kill our opponent. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's literally tapping our entire board. I think what we're going to have to do is play this and try and beef it up. Yes, we will pay because we want to find more stuff to do. Allosaurus Shepherd is a good draw. We are just going to have to chump block that and hope they don't draw Heliod. Unfortunately, they do get to scry every time, so they are just going to aggressively scry for Heliod, but there's not much we can do. We just have to try. And I think we want to play the lower spell cost cards and try and like really go for our deck, because the Perfect isn't going to win us the game. Maybe it's better there to cast the Symbiosis and try and look for the 3-drop that taps for mana, equal to how many mana dogs you've got. Yeah, that might have been better. So our opponent's going to gain a life here. Sorry, gain 3, which triggers that. And there is the Heliod. So that is game if they have the mana, which they do. So Wait, what the fuck? Whatever. Oh, you don't even need to target the tree with it. Okay, so just so you guys can see how it works, if you want to see, you block it. They're going to gain 12. They gain life. This triggers the Heliod. Heliod puts a counter on the tree. The tree makes a dude. The dude makes Soul Warden gain a life. You gain a life, it triggers the Heliod. You put the counter on the tree. The tree makes a squirrel. The squirrel makes you gain life from Soul Warden, and so on and so on and so on. And you literally have infinite life, infinite counters on your tree. Infinite scries with the dancer, and obviously our opponent wins. So if you've never seen that combo, now you have. So that's the deck, guys. I hope you really enjoyed the gameplay. The deck is absolutely sweet to play. It's just, you make so much mana and you can create so many creatures on the board out of nowhere. It's absolutely crazy. If you liked the video and you want to see more content, please feel free to subscribe. And also, if you did like the video, I would really appreciate it if you gave it the thumbs up. For a small YouTuber like myself, an extra couple of thumbs up on each video makes a huge difference. So thanks for watching, and peace.